Does yours say anything?
No.
Lame. Diet Coke is lame. If it's not going to say anything, that's weird. Does it really not have anything, like a name or anything? Mine says homie.
No. Is this started?
Yeah, we're started.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
Welcome back. I just go into conversation and just start.
Okay.
Do you not remember how the last one? It's
yeah,
been a while.
I do. I definitely do. Things got a little hazy, but I do recall.
That's very true. I forgot to start with my sunglasses on. I'm going to put those on. Been doing the Shane Gillis look.
Nice. Dude, he's gotten so popular.
Don't even start.
Yeah. I bet.
I love him.
Yeah, you seem like the type that would love him. I love him too.
Oh, yeah.
In the ESPY Awards, that was pretty great. Although he did say that he wasn't the one who wrote the material, which is completely understandable because whenever you think about it, he has so much traveling around to do. So if somebody is going to ask you to do a special event...
Did you go see him?
I did not.
Okay, so I was wondering about that because I've heard there's bits of his in there, and then there's a lot more written than his stuff. But, like, I could see glimpses of his own material as well.
Yeah.
But I understand, yeah, he's everywhere nowadays, and he's just busy.
I mean, wouldn't that make sense, though? If somebody's hiring you for a special event, then you're expected that
have writers.
Yeah, so that you're not spending your time,
I guess.
especially being that big of a comic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but,
Making
like,
one-time
at the
jokes.
same time, I guess they allowed him to really, I mean, they let him do it. That's, like, there was a lot more than I thought. I was like, oh, you can do that? Kind of just with his, like, Trump bits, like, oh, wow, we can do this at the ESPYs, too. Like,
Yeah.
this is funny. And, like, I mean, the last funny person to be on was Norm Macdonald, basically.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people were commenting on there saying that they hope that he would host every ESPY award after that.
He should.
We're all about it.
He should. Like, I mean, Shane is the sport comedian type of guy. Like, he can come up with material about sports regardless.
He's a bro.
Yeah.
The bro of all bros.
That's why everyone, like, relates, too.
Yeah.
That's why I relate. I'm like, bro, I could sit down with him like this and kill a 30-pack. Doesn't mean I could drive home, but, you know.
It would be a good time.
It'd be a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to hang out with him.
I'm trying to find my crew, like the crew of Oklahoma City for, like, protect our parks. Like, I want to find the 3 that can, like, we can let loose in here and whatever happens, happens. Because I don't like editing necessarily.
Yeah.
So, like, when that happens, we just go.
Yeah.
I think Kayvon would be part of it.
Oh, dude. Hysterical.
But he goes so far. He
does.
He goes overboard sometimes. And that's like, oh, that's like the Ari Shaffir type of guy.
Exactly. That's what I thought since the first time that I saw him perform. And I was
Thank
like,
you.
This is probably one of my favorites here. I don't care what anybody says.
If anyone's going to shit on stage, it's going to be Kayvon.
Oh, dude. He's great. He's great. Man, one of the first times that I ever saw him go up, he went up after me. I didn't even know who he was. And, dude, he roasted me, like, so hard. And I was just like, I love this man. I love this man.
When I first saw him, I was like, ooh, what kind of terrorist jokes do I have? I instantly started thinking of 9/11, terrorist. I went up to him. I think one of the first things I ever said is like, where's your vest, man? Like, it's kind of chilly. And we were at Paseos, so it was like, gotcha.
Yeah. We don't have to get into all that, you know what I'm saying? But,
I mean, well, Paseo, the pizza, well, you're thinking of
what we don't talk about.
the pump.
We don't.
What? Why? Kayvon and them are cool now.
Okay, good. Well, they're also about to close down, so that might be why, yeah.
Oh.
They're like, well, we'll let bygones be bygones, I guess. By now, we can let it go.
But what was the pizza joint that... Sauced.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was down in that area with my daughter today, too.
Is Sauce back?
Yeah, it is. Like,
Not
it's
the
revamped.
mic, but the restaurant is revamped and everything?
Yeah, it is. And I heard that they have new ownership now. It's pretty great.
Who ran that? Was that Austin or was that Austin McGinnis?
Gosh, I don't remember who ran it. But I do know the pizza place itself is there. They have a lot of good stuff. I remember in high school, we used to go down there every Friday, and they would have bongo nights, and everybody would just go and sit in a circle and play bongos. And in high school, that is like the coolest thing ever. You're like, oh my gosh, like meeting people in real life, real white people with dreadlocks.
Yeah. Okay,
You're like,
yeah.
I want to be one of you.
Yeah.
You know? Oh.
Cultural appropriation. No. I mean, if you actually look into history, the Vikings were doing it too. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah. It was just back then though. It was such a cool spot to be at. My cousin he got a tattoo.
is it still cool to this day, or is it like
It's pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah. But my cousin and I had taken him down there. My cousin's from Bethel, Oklahoma. You know, Bethel. And his mama loves Elvis. And
Hey,
there was this guy.
I was listening to Elvis today.
Okay. Well, I just feel like
Don't hate on
old
the king.
redneck women in small towns loved Elvis. They're
This
still
is true.
obsessed with
This
him.
is true.
So we're walking past in like there's that apartment complex with the cool common area.
Yes.
And this guy comes out and he was like, "Hey man, you want a tattoo?" And then my cousin and I look at each other and I'm like, "Please do it." And he was like, "Okay, yeah." So we go into this random man's apartment and my cousin tells him what he wants. The guy gets out. He's like, "Yeah, I do tattoos for so many people, this and that, yada, yada." We're idiots. We're like 18 years old.
Right.
And this guy, instead of going to a shop, I don't know why, whips out the kitty litter for him to sit on, like a big tub of kitty litter. And my cousin just sits through it. This guy does his entire arm, and it was like some initials from a song, like, I don't remember. I don't even remember what the song was, but it was initials, and he did like a lightning bolt, and then he put these little like crappy stars. And so his entire arm, now he has a sleeve. He didn't even mean for it to be that big, and the guy's jaw is doing this while he's doing it.
Man.
I'm cracking up. And Kevin was like, "We can never tell my mother where I got this tattoo at." And it just became a running joke for years where we would just talk about kitty litter. And he told his mom that he got it in an actual shop, and it was supposed to be tribute to her because we couldn't tell her. We walked past this meth head who offered to do it for cheap on the spot. So we went into his apartment. It was so dirty. We didn't even watch him unpackage the needles. Sat down on the kitty litter box. He gave us beers underage. And Kevin got a whole sleeve out of it. I think it was like $50, however much a meth rock is.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. Cause I was
Sounds
like
like a
let me
New
see the
York
art
City
district.
story, but yeah, it's in Oklahoma. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard something similar to that from like one of those New York podcasts. Like, oh yeah, I got a tattoo just right walking down Broadway. Just it was some stranger's apartment.
Yeah.
Filthy as fuck. It's like those
Yeah.
are the best tattoos sometimes.
Right?
You take a gamble.
You do.
Like this tattoo was in someone's house. This tattoo also in someone's house. This was professionally done. This is my only professionally done tattoo.
There you go.
All the other ones are in a house.
Yeah. Well, I got my first one behind my ear whenever I was 17 and at a party in somebody's house by a guy named Red. And a different cousin walked into that party, and I said, "Whatever you do, don't tell my father." And then the next day, I'm at home, sleeping on the couch. And my dad walks through. "Did you get a tattoo on your head?" I was like, "Damn it, Daisha." Like by not even 24 hours later. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's some stuff.
that happens.
Yeah. You know Rush? Runtego Rush? He does comedy.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about the band Rush.
No. He does tattoos too. He gave me a tattoo also.
Comedians do weird shit.
Yeah.
Besides
He's
comedy.
really good at it though.
You do real estate, or you used to do real estate.
Well,
do you
I
still
do
real estate?
mortgage.
Mortgage,
Yeah.
whatever.
Everybody thinks that it's real estate. They're like, same thing. I'm like, no.
It is the same.
I do a lot of work.
Is it like a broker? Are you brokering deals? So
Yeah.
you had to go to law school and shit?
Law school for mortgage?
Should be a broker?
No. What?
Do you not know what a broker is?
Yeah.
It's what Donald Trump does. He brokers deals.
Right. I'm a mortgage broker.
So you didn't have to go to law school or anything
No.
to become a
We
mortgage
do have to
broker?
get special ed That sounds weird. Special education. I didn't say that correctly. Kicked out. No, we have to go through like a certain amount of hours and then take a state test where they like have their eyes on you and you can't have anything in your pockets or anything like that. Whereas people who work at banks, they don't have to do any of that. It's a lot less regulated with banks. But what we do is we're
the banks,
shopping people, shopping for them.
The banks have a deal with the federal government.
Some BS. Brokers are better. Never go to a banker. Retail bankers, like, they're going to swindle you.
I'm sure they are.
It's crazy. So many hidden fees.
Oh, yeah.
Higher rates, but people just go to them because they don't know any better.
No. That's very true.
Yeah. So whenever you guys are ready to buy a house.
Well, she owns a house. So.
Well, if she's ever ready to refi a house.
I'd like to maybe we sell and move to a bigger one.
Yeah, whenever you do, hit
it's
me
only
up.
a 2-bedroom, so. Yeah. Needs to be bigger.
Yeah, rates are coming down. So that's just so you know. Pass the word along.
Will do.
To your gal. Anyways, what else do you want to talk about besides ass tattoos and mortgages?
Oh, I mean, Ashley, welcome back to the podcast. We're no longer in a garage.
Yes.
As you can see, we're at Twister's Comedy Club in Edmond, Oklahoma, in their green room. It's greenish, grayish.
It's beautiful, honestly.
Aaron did an amazing job.
Yeah. I wish that there was a way to just pan a camera around so that everybody could see what we see, you know, the beautiful chandelier.
Right.
All the intricacy that's up there.
I have plenty of TikTok videos. Go check out my TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Instagram. I have that too. Yeah. I set up the whole studio and everything. It's a nice space.
Yeah.
It's nice to do a podcast. It's cut off from everything. The first podcast I did here was in that little lobby area. And that was actually kind of fun because I could grab anyone coming through the door comedian-wise. And I did grab quite a few people. But, like, the first episode in here was a little more difficult because that door's closed and you're cut off from people coming in and out. And I wasn't prepared enough to have a guest. But after that episode, I started booking and becoming more and more consistent. And then Kayvon's episode came up. That's when I started doubling up and started having backup episodes so I could miss weeks or whatnot if I needed to.
That's awesome, though.
Yes, it is. It's very nice. The plan is eventually I'd like to maybe double up, like 2 episodes of Monday, like one Monday, and then 2 episodes that Thursday, and have 4 episodes already backed up, and I can take almost like a month off.
Yeah. That'd be great, because that's kind of a drive for you, too, because are you still in Stillwater?
For now.
Yeah.
Planning on moving to El Reno soon.
Nice.
We'll see when. It's not when, like, we'll see. It's happening no matter what. It's just when.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why El Reno?
That's where she lives.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That's where she lives. I would rather live in Austin, Texas.
Well, I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
And get stuff going. I've heard that the scene out in Austin, Texas is very close-knit. They look out for each other and stuff like that. It's not like
but it's also diluted as well. Like, there's so much. Yeah. So many comedians. So it's even harder to make it. Like, I've heard L.A. and New York have thinned out. Still thick, but, like, Austin is Mecca right now.
It's the new place to be.
Mothership. I mean, the Mothership is the new Comedy Store.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone before Joe opened up his club, it was everyone get to the Comedy Store. Everyone get to the Comedy Store. Comedy Store. If you want to make it, you have to at least do sets at the Comedy Store. And now it's like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
As long as you eventually make it to the Mothership.
Yeah, and there's people out here, even OKC comics, they're going there like every single week, driving down to try and get on that list and get on.
Kill Tony.
Yeah.
I think I would do it visiting, but like if I moved down there, I would become more consistent to sign up. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't drive every weekend or week to do that. That's wild.
I know. That's a really long trip. That's commitment.
Even from Dallas, that's a 4.5, 5-hour drive from Dallas. That's wild.
I know.
And it's a 4-hour drive from, 3.5-hour drive. 5-hour drive if you count traffic. Construction on I-35 to Dallas. And then it's almost 10 hours just to Austin.
Yeah.
Because of traffic. That sucks.
Yeah. I know. Hey, howdy. You know?
Aaron just opened the door. Aaron checking in. Aaron is the best. I have to say this. Aaron and his wife, they put in their hard-earned work, money, everything into this club.
Oh, yeah.
It's a dance hall, and I'm sure we can hear the salsa music behind us, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm almost 100% sure these mics will pick it up, but, like, awesome dance hall. Like, really cool dance. Is this your first time here?
No.
Okay. When did you come?
No way. I've been here several different times.
Did you do the roast?
I did. I did the last roast that they had, and then their Rumble, I was a panelist for the final one, where they decided who won the Rumble. Now they've restarted the Rumble. It's super cool, though, because also the fact that they're letting local comics do so much here. They're so open with it and just welcoming and like, hey, come in here to help us with shows, do this, do that.
Exactly.
It's creating another sense of community. And I've been telling myself I got to get better about coming up here on Mondays because it is really close to my house, except my days whenever I'm kid-free are Wednesdays and Thursdays. So it doesn't
necessarily
align.
Work. Right.
Yeah. Especially like start of the week, Monday, I forget what day it is, you know? Just floating through life.
Oh, yeah. I get that. I get that. No, I know where the key is to this room. And Aaron was like, just whenever you come.
Yeah.
The key's here, and you can unlock it and set up. And, I have my bags and gear and stuff. But you see that box open over there. Literally, I pack all this stuff up, put it in there, and put the bag in that corner. Done.
Yo, give me a copy of that key. Let's have a party. You wanna?
No.
Yeah? We gonna smoke this out like you smoked out your garage before?
No. Aaron,
I forgot your dad now. You can't be doing that.
Aaron trusts me way too much about that.
I'm just kidding.
If we got a ventilation system, I would consider it, but that would only be if Aaron said so.
I was joking. You're like, well, maybe.
There's a vent. I'm looking at the ceiling like, we put vents in like Joe has and everything.
He's like, never mind. Give me that key back. Hey, Heley.
No.
I get turned on Tuesday. Open up the door. We know you're in there. Come on.
I only have access Monday and Thursdays.
Yeah, access. If you know where the key is, you got access all the time.
I mean, I don't know how often this place is actually open. I only know it open as Monday and Thursday, so.
All right.
I'm not up here during the day.
You mean a key to this room, not a key to this building.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
I think eventually I'll be a doorman or whatnot. So.
Oh yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah. I don't know. Doormen don't I hear stories about doormen on podcasts, like the New York doormen or even LA. All the clubs are downtown, so people are walking by and everything, so they're barking as they're being doormen, so they're handing out flyers and trying to get people to come to shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But here, we're outside of city limits, which is nice.
Yeah.
I like where this location is. And at the same time, did you ever go to Pour OKC? Liquid Pour or whatever it was called? That location off Sheridan, that strip of Sheridan is so nice to have. You could have, it almost reminds me of kind of a calmer, peaceful 6th Street. But you could almost turn it up if you put clubs just every few, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass, but that's just, Sheridan is a good location, in my opinion, for maybe a few clubs. Yeah. Who knows? A Bricktown Comedy Club is perfect where it is,
Absolutely, yeah.
So, why not have another location somewhere down there, too? We lost Looney, right? Looney Bin?
Uh-huh.
Which was off Northwest Expressway. Was that Looney Bin? Okay, yeah.
There's still the Tulsa one.
There's still Tulsa. Tulsa has a Bricktown Comedy Club now, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then, do they still have Tulsa Comedy Club up there too?
I don't know. I hadn't heard of that one. I just knew it as Looney Bin and Bricktown, Tulsa.
Okay, there was a Tulsa Comedy Club that I went to a long time ago, a few years ago. Probably, how long have I been doing this? Since 2020. So about probably 3 or 4 years ago, I went to Tulsa to do an open mic at Tulsa Comedy Club. It's in a movie theater, like an old movie theater.
Wait, I performed there in a.
Like, so you walk in and the main lobby is the old theater, but it's turned into a bar now. There was a bar there where you could buy drinks and stuff, and then to the left was the theater rooms, and one room was designated for the comedy club, and across the hall was salsa dancing.
All right, I don't know that I was there, but I did something in some movie theater.
Okay.
Patton. That may
Michael?
have been. Yeah, that may have been Broken Arrow, actually. Those are a little different, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might be in the Broken Arrow. I don't know. Yeah. Tulsa's a weird place. They always call Tulsa, they'll call it a Tulsa, comedy club, but it'll be in Broken Arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Ask.
I got a couple boyfriends up in Broken Arrow. I'll ask them.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Okay.
I use the term boyfriend loosely, okay? Most people don't know that they're my boyfriends.
More like fuck buddies, but it is what it is.
Easy.
Oh, are we too old now to use that as a word?
Ugh.
I'm 30 now.
Okay. I'm older.
Yeah, I know you are.
Dust off the cobwebs. Oh, Christ.
You're,
know, right?
you're only
Jinx.
4 years older.
No, I just turned. How old am I? I just turned 37.
Oh, I thought you were only. I thought you were 34. I didn't realize you were 7 years older than me.
What happened to your knees?
Oh, I work at a dealership, and I sometimes have to wash cars and get on my knees.
You gotta wash cars. You didn't wash your body before you came here.
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, dang.
I didn't have time. I had to I had to go home, let my dog out, and feed her, and then head this way.
Nice. What kind of dog is it?
That's a good question.
You're a dog.
She's like a Stafford.
So a pit bull.
Sure.
I feel like Stafford Terrier is a fancy way of saying
Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
it's a pit bull. Let me see.
That's what she kind of looks like.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, she's cute.
She looks sort of like that.
My dog is a
She's all right.
quarter pit bull terrier mix.
I don't want this dog.
Oh, well, chances are.
I mean, I'll keep her until she passes, but she's not my my golden retriever passed.
Oh, that's
Yeah. So, May. The end of May. So, I am trying to save money up and get a new one.
There you go. Golden retrievers are such good dogs.
Oh my God.
But I mean, if you could find one that is a mutt and you can adopt it.
See, that's what
Adopt, don't shop.
That's what Remy was. She wasn't a mutt, but she was the runt of the litter. She was so smallest one, everything, and I pick runts. That's what I do. I like runts. If they're like the least favorited, I always pick them because I'm an underdog guy.
Yeah.
Like the underdog story, the Rudy story, that kind of stuff. So that's just who I am.
Did you know that
The story Rudy isn't accurate?
Nah, I didn't know Rudy personally, so whenever it comes to dominant and recessive genetics, then it's all of the positive genetics that are good things like loyalty and well-mannered, even-tempered, good around children, things like that. Those are the more dominant genetics. So they're saying whenever you get a mutt, then you're getting a mixture of all these different breeds, good
makes
traits.
sense. That makes sense.
Because the aggression, it's supposed to be a recessive genetic, but
interesting
like that. Yeah.
I mean, I think the aggression is just a owner thing too.
Could be.
I mean,
I don't think
who
so, but it
owns
could
pit
be.
bulls the most? People who aren't allowed on cruises. Anyways, moving on. Have you not heard about the cruises?
No.
Oh my God, they have new rules. A lot of the I think it's Carnival Cruise.
Yeah.
Has new rules where like you can't be loud. Basically, it's all black people activities.
Jesus Christ, Heley. What? What? You can't.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Clip,
I've been already looking at these cruises, and I'm like, I'm down for these cruises. They're gonna be quiet. They'll be nice. Lots of white people.
Do you? Oh my Lanta. So do you?
Maybe some respectful blacks, that are quiet, that aren't banging loud, trashy music.
Oh my gosh, what's trashy music?
I don't know. I'm just.
I was like, you can't say anything
I'm
about
sure I
DMX, okay,
listen.
buddy?
DMX bumps. Okay,
Oh
I'll give
my
you that.
God.
Eminem, that's
You
trash.
gotta go to church. You gotta stop talking like that. We need to get you into church.
This is a comedy podcast. No wonder the governor doesn't want to come onto the podcast.
Yeah, you're like, next week I'm trying to get the governor. I'm like, even I'm uncomfortable. Like, what?
How are you uncomfortable? I'm not even going as far as Theo or any of these guys.
Good
Theo
Lord.
would already be talking about slurping dick or something.
Oh, God.
I don't do that. No.
Not wrong. I mean, what?
What?
Yeah, so, okay, if the governor does come on, what are you gonna ask him about?
Why are we not getting more money from the natives?
More money from the natives?
Also, can we make them take Andrew Jackson bills? They sometimes don't want to take those bills. I think they should have to take U.S. currency, regardless. Did you know some tribes won't accept the $20 bill? With Andrew
I was going to
Jackson
say,
on it?
I don't think I'm educated enough on these subjects, or maybe I'm not fucking racist enough on these subjects. I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
So there's a
know.
few, I don't know a lot, but there's a few tribes that won't accept the $20 bill because of Andrew Jackson, which was the guy that forced them on the Trail of Tears.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You're getting a history lesson.
This sounds like a conspiracy.
Oh, no.
And you seem like a conspiracy guy.
Yeah. Like, Mossad killed JFK. We knew that. The Jews. We went from blacks to Jews real fast. Hey, comedy.
Hey,
Talk about the Jews real
Are there
quick.
2 ferns here? See? Because that's how this is starting to feel. It's like, you're like, oh, heard that this girl loves people. Let me ruin it. Where are they at?
So I heard you voted for Kamala.
Oh, God.
Why? Because she's a woman?
You know, I'll play the
Okay,
fifth on that one.
that answers my question. You know. That means yes.
Play the
Yes,
fifth
because
on that
she's
one.
a woman. Did you really vote for her?
No, I didn't.
No.
Actually.
I did.
I didn't
I was
vote
like,
for her
you know
or
what?
Trump.
We need a black woman president. DE and I first. We don't need someone that knows shit.
Man, I wish that they would end up giving us a female in the running who
Last name starts with
actually-
Trump. Yeah, I know.
was actually like worth a damn, because
You don't
I
think
guess
Ivana is
it's-
worth a damn? Is it Ivana or Ivanka?
See, you don't even know.
It's Ivanka.
She's.
If
You know,
Melania,
I feel like
listen,
you
if
don't
Melania
like
was
her.
a
'cause
U.S.
she's
citizen.
from another country.
I
What
love
about the birth
Melania.
certificate?
What?
Show us the birth certificate, like they did with Obama.
Yeah.
You're like, no, not Melania. We don't need her birth certificate.
No.
You see those legs? Yeah. You can walk on into this country.
What can I say? I think I'm excited for like the 2040s because I think we'll have another Trump run.
You know who you do?
Barron.
His son.
Barron Trump. I like Barron a lot.
You do? Why? What about him?
He's quiet. He's in the shadows.
He knows his place,
He's
like a man should.
conservative. But like if you watch his actions and just like if you look at his tweets, he's prepping for a position in politics. Like everything is leading up to him becoming president eventually. Will there be a Trump before him, like between Don and him? I don't see it. Like Eric and Don Jr., I see them running.
Yeah.
I don't see them winning. I think our next president is going to be Vance. I think our next VP will be probably Marco Rubio. I think it will be a Vance Rubio ticket, and I think we'll have that for 4 to 8 years. After that, I don't know. It's wide open. The Democrats could recover. Could. If Gavin Newsom would just go away.
You know, I actually like Tim Walz. You can hate me for it.
Shut the fuck up.
My dad judged me for it, too.
I like
It's
him
fine.
because he's fucking hilarious. It's a great joke.
I thought he was very endearing. He was. And I felt like he kind of, like, closed up the gap. It wasn't between him and Vance. He was polite and respectful whenever they were, and I know that Vance was trying to kind of, you know, be a little sarcastic and that, this and that. But the way that he debated was, I felt like he articulated himself very well, and I felt like it was way more respectful watching that debate versus whenever we were watching Trump and Kamala. That was nuts.
Awesome. That was great. That's
That
the
was
reason.
crazy.
That's how debates should be. Trump debates. Every debate. I was hoping Vance would lure Tim Walz into the whole fuck you, fuck me, all that pissy shit, because
I feel like he was kind of
it's a free
open-minded.
UFC fight.
He was more open-minded than a lot of people that I've ended up seeing, you know, where he's like, all right, you know, respectfully, like, I get that point of view. Here's mine. You know, like,
Yeah,
most
and he's
people are
friends
just
with
saying,
school
no,
shooters.
You're wrong,
Yeah.
wrong. Well, listen.
He's friends with school shooters and
Uh,
puts tampons in public bathrooms and
Tampons in public bathrooms? What do you mean?
he puts tampons in male public bathrooms.
So you would have a problem with women using the men's restroom?
Yes, just like I have a problem with men using the women's restroom.
I forgot you're such a prude. Now that you're a dad. Golly.
Listen, I think I was watching while we're on that whole subject of women going into men bathrooms. I was watching SVU, Law and Order SVU, and there was an episode where it's like a 14 or 15-year-old boy gets molested by a older woman. And my fiance and I are laying in bed, and she's like, that's disgusting. Like, she deserves to go to prison. And I'm just looking at her, I'm like, that boy had the time of his life. He's just discovering something sooner. And she's like, you don't think he got molested? I'm like, no. That boy, the thing is, that boy had to have been hard for anything to happen. Literally, when we're hard, we're I don't know how to explain it, but, you know, we're good. We're ready.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we're good. We're ready to go. There's no...
Ready for what? Ready for war?
I'm not going to...
Put me on the front lines! I'm hard!
Yes!
Yes! That's why, like, you guys are out here just robbing people and
That's why we
mugging
have the
people.
Ukraine
Because
war.
I'm hard!
That's why we have the Israeli-Palestinian war.
Dude. Let's
Everyone's
start a
hard.
war! Yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know either.
This podcast has...
Derailed.
It's matching the same vibes as our first podcast.
Oh, but talking about aliens, man. I'm not even going to bring up the aliens. Dude.
No.
You're a dude.
No,
you love aliens.
I do love aliens, but I haven't been keeping up as much. Like,
Heley,
yeah.
is the Earth flat?
No. The Earth is just bigger than we think. So the equator, so here's what it is. The equator is actually Antarctica. Okay, hear me out. And around, if we get through Antarctica, which is a wall, there's the south side of the world. That's the real South Side that we
That's
don't
where
know
the
about.
locos are.
That's where what we think are aliens, but aren't aliens. Or
Aliens on Earth.
Well, I think aliens. There's another theory where like there's multiple rings, and like continents outside of each ring, and we're the center ring. So if we can get out of these rings, there's other species of humans or whatnot, and those are greater than us, like smarter and everything, and more intelligent, and they're the ones that have been flying over us as UFOs, but they're from this world. Instead of going because the theory is we can't get through the filament of Earth. Like the atmosphere, there's a filament where we can't get through it. So I don't think the moon landing is real. Am I blowing your mind? You're like,
I'm just wondering about the aliens. Do they just like they come and then they leave?
I don't think they're
whenever they want
aliens.
to?
I think they're just angels that fell.
Concrete angel.
Just
You
like
think
Tucker
fallen
said.
angels.
Just like Tucker said.
Wait, but are they in human form?
No. So I think God created Adam and Eve, or like mankind, and then these angels fell, and they interbred with the humans, making giants. So we had giants, but then humans overthrew these giants. And these giants created what we know as like, is it Terabithia? Not Terabithia, but
David
like,
and Goliath.
well, yeah. I mean, that's evidence enough that there's giants existed, but
What if he was just a really big man? Like my
is it
papa was
Tartaria?
really big. He's 6'4".
I think it's
300
Tartaria or
pounds.
something like that. Like, there's an ancient civilization that was smarter and supposedly that was God's.
And do you think that that's where
children.
okay. So we're not all God's children?
We are all God's children.
I
We're
gotcha.
offsprings of God, like God's, but like the angels that bred with the humans, the giants were all wiped out because God never intended for angels and humans to breed. So he helped the humans. This isn't even in the Bible. Where is this in? Book of Enoch. Have you ever read the Book of Enoch?
I have not.
I haven't gotten through the whole thing, but I've like read passages and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Man, I'm sure.
But you know where the Book of Enoch comes from, right? It comes from Africa. But why don't any other Bibles include the Book of Enoch? I don't know.
Maybe because they were disproven, so they tossed
I think my favorite chapter is Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
Is it because it's a feel-good chapter?
I don't know if it's a feel good. It's just like, it makes me feel small. Because like he's like, and the earth was bare and without form. And he said, and then let there be light, and there was light, just like that.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, I hate to take it from Joe Rogan, but we are monkeys or just primates on a big giant rock flying through infinite space. Does that not freak you out? Like, do you ever just stop and just like think like, what happens if we stop?
Yeah, a lot. And I think it's really strange, too, that we'll ask about things. I'm sure, like, Cody Troutman could probably explain it to us or something.
Oh, I'm sure.
But, like, you know, how we just say, oh, it's because of gravity or it's because of anti-gravity. I'm like, but what does gravity mean? We just know it as a word. How does it actually work? And then we can say, oh, the force of this planet versus this planet and, like, how the solar system is aligned, blah, blah, blah. You're like, nah, I got an answer for this one.
No, I don't have an answer.
I thought you were about to be like, let me blow your
don't
mind,
have an answer.
Ashley.
But I mean, I was going to bring up the whole oil situation. Like, have you ever heard of like how old dormant oil fields will just suddenly spring back with oil again?
Yeah.
And and if you ever think about it, it's like if oil comes from decomposing bodies or, you know, dinosaurs, why are we putting formaldehyde in our deceased ones? Okay. What, and putting them in boxes? Why aren't we just gently lowering them into the ground And over years, I'm not talking about when you and I are alive, like our parents, if we bury them just without anything and put them in the ground, it'll take millions of years. But wouldn't that make sense if oil came from humans or from dinosaurs and it's the fat and everything? Wouldn't it make sense to continue on the oil legacy if we want to keep doing oil when we bury our relatives without the preservatives in the corpse? So then they can decompose and go back into nature and become the oil to sustain the future.
Now that tree thing has gotten really popular, where you just put a dead person in a tree.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah. So I think that people are starting to catch on to that, and it's becoming like less. A lot of people are getting cremated too. It's a cultural thing to put us into a box and lower us to the ground.
But I think it's been proven that oil doesn't come from decomposing. They still don't necessarily know where oil comes from still.
Yeah. But I mean, it makes sense whenever these rigs will just randomly start getting oil again because it's shifting,
That too, yeah,
it's
right.
constantly shifting.
But
so
is oil
secrete everything downward?
Is oil created from the fats and the enzymes of millions of years of dinosaurs and all that? Because if that's the true answer, then we should all stop with the whole normalization of putting people in boxes. We should start doing the tree stuff or whatnot. And some people will argue, it's like, well, you can't just drop an oil site onto cemeteries, I'm like, true, but also
eventually everything flows downward. You can put one next to it.
That, but also you have to also remember we didn't give a fuck about Native Americans fucking, burial sites. We still went in and did whatever the hell we wanted, So what's an oil man gonna say, millions of years from now? It's like, well, these people don't matter anymore, and there's oil here. Ugh. I'd rather my body go back to oil and be part of it. Help the future.
Yeah, if that is in fact true.
Exactly. If that's true. That's why I'm going to be cremated.
Doesn't it kind of seem like you're littering by putting a coffin into the ground? Because that, you can say that like, oh, this is like not going to decompose, yada, yada. What are the odds that every coffin has been dug up to be able to say that they're safe for the earth? I just feel like you're doing more littering that way. It's such a strange concept, Just put somebody in like some recycled cardboard.
Yeah.
So you can still feel good about it. But whenever I die, I don't give a crap what anybody does with my body. You can toss it. You don't need to spend the money. I won't know. I'm dead.
I'm leaning towards cremation.
You're leaning towards, so you do care.
I care.
I'm just like, whatever tickles y'all's fancy, whatever makes everybody else feel good.
In my will, I want to be mixed with my golden retrievers, all of them that I've owned. Okay. And if there's a golden retriever left after I've died, once that one has died, I want that one mixed in with my ashes.
Yeah.
And then, from generation to generation, I want my ashes handed down.
Why?
Because I want to be the patriarch of every single family of my family.
I was like, man, this feels kind of vain. Hey, you're like, pass my body down.
And there's going to be a picture above it of me.
That's the thing, though. It's such a weird concept to me where it's like, hey, here's my body. Because really, we're just all souls that are covered in flesh. And so whenever you die, all that's going away is this body that you have here on earth. And earth is just a playground. So then you're saying, okay, this one thing that I had the opportunity
play with my ashes.
I mean, but because then
use me as litter.
Benefit of like, here's a life, go have fun. It's a privilege to be able to have a life, and we're like, but save my body. Like, ooh, I don't care. Put me in a new one. Reincarnate me. I'll come back as a cat. I don't care.
See, I
cremated my cat, but just
if we
make
get
my
to
daughter
the point
feel
where
better.
we can be downloaded into a computer system, I want to do it.
Dude, no, get rid of me. Move on.
I think I could get funnier. I think I could be the funniest person on earth as a computer. Could be like, Shane Gillis is wrong.
I'd be like, all right, if you're going to burn my body, burn my joke book with it. Please. I never want this to be seen.
That will be a lot of stuff that needs to be burned. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I need to get a box, like one of those mental patient boxes, like the office boxes that they come out of the mental institution with. I'm going to get one of those and just start putting all my joke books in those. Then on top is gonna be warning: do not open, burn, if I'm dead.
Yeah. Just please burn it. Clear the
Put
browsing
evidence
history.
tape
Everybody wants
around.
that
Put
cleared.
evidence tape around. It.
Yeah. Don't
Seal
do it.
that bitch.
Yeah, fireproof box.
Yes.
Fireproof box that's like the key. You've already swallowed it. You know, like you did. You swallowed it. And then you put it inside of a safe that
Just dig through.
there's
the
no
ashes.
access to. Yeah. Just don't.
Dig through the ashes. Find the key.
Huh. I listened to one of my first like shows that I had done, and I mean, some will say, "What's the difference now, Ashley? You think it's that much better?" But oh my gosh, I was doing an autism event, and I told abortion jokes. And I stumbled upon the little thing, you know, from the recording, and I was like, "Oh, let's have a blast from the past." I put it into my computer. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I threw that thing out. I was like, I never want anybody to know that I said this stuff in general. This is so bad, but also that I said it into a microphone in front of strangers at an autism event, a children's autism event. Like, why did I do that? Why? So nobody will ever see that.
Send that to me and we'll clip it at the end, guys. Check it out.
Oh man, it's one of those things, you know, where I'm like, gosh, if I still had like a joke book from then, I don't even know where that would be. I just rip out.
I have too many joke books. The thing is, they're not all filled out. I just go to Walmart, like that's a nice book. Just plug it.
Yeah,
I'm just like that,
Don't get
or
new
I'll make myself a leather joke book, and then I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? And then I'll give it away. I'm like, oh, I should have given it away.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that I left one of mine. It was like a binder, and I had different notebook paper and stuff in it. For like, I was trying to get more organized and stuff whenever I was coming back into getting into comedy, and I think that I left it at my previous employer because. Yeah, I was like already at home. I've never been able to find it since. And there was one spot where I would sit. So like Josh McGee, if you ever see this, I want my notebook back. But I'm sure they probably opened that up and they're like, good. We're so glad that she doesn't work here now. Like, because this stuff, it was a lot of different subjects. And it's like honestly embarrassing how I tried to
The issue with my joke book
separate
is
things in
people
there.
would really think I was a racist. And I hated Jews if they opened my joke book.
Yeah, they don't know that you are one.
Hey.
Or are you just cheap?
I'm cheap. I'm just cheap. I'm not a real Jew. I did the whole 23andMe thing, and hey.
Dang.
Ooh, whew, close. I'm Italian, Romanian,
Yeah.
Ukrainian, Russian, Serbian, everything that you shouldn't be. Except for the Jew part. Hey. So
Shocking.
I'm still on top.
You know, yeah. To me, you'll always just be a white man.
Hey, I'll take that. I'm good with that. Slava Ukraine and Slava Russia, you know, whatever.
Hey.
I'm honestly Team Trump on that whole situation. I just want people to stop dying. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, same. That's what's weird too, because things have flipped so much
From the
in
Republican
regards
and
to,
Democrat parties?
Yeah,
Back
I
in the
thought we
early
were anti-war, man.
Back in the early 2000s, Democrats are like, no war. This Iraq war is horrible. Tucker Carlson is
Yes.
screaming, invade, invade. George Bush is like, you're either with us or against us. And like half of America, well, honestly, 75% of America was like, fucking go because of 9/11. Like 75, the majority of America united and was like, let's go fuck up the Middle East. We don't give a fuck who did it.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking do it. Honestly, I was there, but I was even darker. I was like, why don't we just do what we did with Japan?
Where you just wanted to nuke them. Yeah, there were a lot of 14-year-olds that were running around at that time being like, nuke them, nuke them. You know,
I was
like,
one of them.
Ooh, we needed to chill.
But if you kind of think about it, now that I'm 30, nuking them probably would have fixed a lot of the issues.
I mean, maybe. I remember, like, at first, yes,
I'm
it made
just
sense.
saying.
That was at 8th
Because,
grade
I
whenever
mean,
it
if
happened.
you look at the whole situation with Japan, Japan's like, fuck, stop. We surrender.
Yeah.
If we just dropped one, I'm not even saying, like, in Israel, just maybe Iran. And like,
We're gonna base it off of a bunch of preteen and early teenagers' thoughts.
How's that? Just look at the Middle East and be like, how's that?
On the original subject, it is strange because at first, everybody was like, go, 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 nuke them, this and that. We're all just a bunch of angsty teenagers. Well, you were preteen. We've already gone over that. You were much younger.
I was 6.
Yeah. But then eventually, whenever it became, one of the longest running wars in history, I remember like 2006, there was this lady named Lisa, and she would put on these peace rallies and stuff. And she was like known as, she ran this place called the Hippie Store and all that. And like she would have actual like soldiers come in. And I loved this woman. I would go and visit her all the time. And I was like, she's just the best. She was a ghost hunter, all that. So she put on peace rallies and everything, And at that time, then it was like, we wanted to stop. We wanted to stop. We wanted to stop. And then you ended up having so many like anti-Bush people, just like myself. Like I became anti-Bush once the war wasn't stopping.
See, I was always pro-Bush, even through the 8 years, just because I was like, we need to get back for America. Obama came.
I was ready for it to stop.
I cried when Obama was elected the first time. The second time, I was like, fuck it. Let's just get this fucking mess over with. Trump elected. I was like, we back. Let's do this. I was
that's what's crazy, though, is that he's like, let's end this war. Let's bring our troops back. And I'm like, yeah. Wait.
And he was a Democrat.
Okay, that's what we wanted 20 years ago.
He was a Democrat back in the 90s, and now he's a Republican. And I'm like, and the Republican Party is like, hey,
we're supposed to be peace, not war.
Let's stop this war. And the Democrat Party's like, go, go, go. Let's send more ammunition.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
And, my old hippie friend, I say old hippie. She's not old herself, but, she grew up in like the 60s, 70s era, and you can tell she's still got the long hair. She's like, groovy, this and that. Her and I had a conversation about it because she was like, she's like, now, like, people are calling me a bigot. And I've always, my entire life, been known as a hippie. And now I'm like, wait, what's happening? I was like, man, I feel that so much because it's like, I'm too left for the right. I'm too right for the left. And like, I thought this is what we all wanted. And now still everybody's angry. And it's like, how are we not meeting in the middle? Because there's extremists on both sides.
Yeah. I'm definitely right conservative. I lean more right than anything. I will come to the middle on certain things. I'm willing to meet halfway, but like for the most part, I'm just right, just because right is in the name. We're right. We're just always right. Common sense. Come on. No, I understand some things from the Democrats, and like you said, everything's flip-flop now. Like, but you also have to think, and before we wrap up, I'll just mention this. Like, think about this. Back in the 1800s during the Civil War, the Democrats were screaming for slavery. They wanted to keep slavery. They were the southern states. Yeah. And for 60 years after Lincoln freed the slaves, they had Jim Crow laws in the South. And for 60, 70 years in the South, they all voted Democrat. Alabama, Texas, Mississippi, all liberal states. Now what are they? They're conservative.
Yeah. We're seeing another turn of events. It's happening. I know.
It's wild.
I know.
History's repeating itself just in a different way.
Yeah. I've been down the middle for a long time. I mean, besides whenever I was like 14.
See, my dad was raised a conservative, or I was raised as a conservative with my dad being more conservative than anything else. My mom was kind of a conservative, liberal leaning.
Yeah.
Kind of, she wasn't a hippie, but I think she wanted to be. But because of her parents being more conservative, she never.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she talked, now she's like in her 70s and she's just like sending me articles, and she's like, now she's become more conservative than anything. And maybe that's just because me, but I'm like, hey.
It can get confusing, man.
It gets hard because of how conservative I am, it gets hard to do jokes. Like, I see how Shane makes fun of Trump's, like, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is,
Yeah.
He makes fun of it, pokes fun at Trump as well. For me, I'm not a loyalist. I don't want to use loyalist, but I'm just a big supporter enough that I see Trump funny. Like, I laugh at all Shane's poking fun of, Trump as well. Like, I think it's funny. and I don't get offended or upset about it. But when I try to do my own writing of Trump, I can't. I'm just not creative enough.
Yeah, political stuff is really hard to write about.
It's not difficult when you have the right person. Joe Biden.
Yeah.
I had a great Roomba joke, and then Shane came out with a special, and I had to drop my Roomba joke. I was like, God damn it, Shane, you made that famous. I was doing it for a while. I was like, I cleaned it. Look, your stage is clean. And then he went and did it. It was like, shit. All right, I'll drop it.
That poor man. That poor man.
I feel bad for the man, but his cabinet, whoever was controlling him, fuck them.
Dude.
Obama. Anyways, guys. Ashley, you've done it again. I'll have you back on.
Yeah,
I think I want to do, like I said, kind of like a protect our parks, but maybe I'll do like before a show, like a roast or something, just like when the green room is being used. Maybe just go only audio and just have everyone in here just talking and stuff. I think that would be fun. Do a pre-show and maybe an after show.
Yeah.
Two-parter. All right, guys. We love you. We'll see you next time. Ashley, do you have any shows lined up?
I can't talk about it. No, I have a show tomorrow. Put a cork in it.
Oh, you can't talk about it?
I have a show tomorrow. Put a cork in it.
Oh, okay. She's confusing
tomorrow,
me.
What is the date tomorrow?
She has a show that she can't talk about, and then she has put a cork in it tomorrow.
Yeah, what is the date? It won't be out by then. Yeah, the 22nd. 22nd is the show. Put a cork in it. Comedy on the spot. Last time that I went there, a chick got drunk and wanted to beat me up, and I hadn't been invited back since. But I got invited back for tomorrow, only because somebody else dropped out, and I'm taking her place. Anyways, okay. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'll have you back again. All right, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Mark Trotter. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the HeleyCast. What's up, Billy Freeman?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hello, Marty.
Oh, hey, buddy.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Next, how are you doing? What's your real name? What's your government name? That is my first question. I'm just going to go right off the bat and go. JJ Wood.
What's up? Long-time listener, first-time guest. Really excited to be here.
Y'all have headphones now? You get
I got
Heley, what year were you born? 97? 96?
95.
See, all right. Technically, you're a 90s baby, but you missed half of it.